guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the starter deck, the Frieza starter deck, Clean Collision. We're just going to see what's in it. We're going to talk about possibilities of which other cards would benefit to be added onto this deck. This is a sealed one. I do have, this is what comes with it. I do have one opened up already here. So I have them all spaced out already with the leader. It's crazy how this deck only comes with one Cold Bloodlust, which I feel like maybe they could have added something different instead. Cold Bloodlust isn't a hard card to get. I do understand that playing the one because of the whole man list and stuff, but I'm just showing y'all going through it. Before I start rating some of their abilities, I'm just showing y'all what's in it. And then we got those. So, start with the leader, right? Let's go to the unawakened side. So, yeah, this Frieza is pretty decent. He's actually a pretty good leader, especially if you know what you're doing and know exactly what cards to use in this deck. With set 10 coming out, there's a lot of cards that will definitely benefit in this deck, and I can't wait to actually put that together and stuff. I did order a few cards for this deck that should be arriving soon, but until then, I'm just gonna leave it as is, I guess you can say. Like I said, I do have a sealed one right there, which I'll most likely give away if this video hits 200 likes. Just comment and tell me why you played Dragon Ball Super, and one lucky fan would get it. I also have the other two starter decks, and those will be for future giveaways as well. But yeah, this leader, he's pretty decent, man. He got a permanent ability. You can't include Saiyan cards in your deck, so no Saiyans whatsoever. It has to be straight up Earthlings or any type of aliens or any Frieza's army, anything. You can put Namekians for all you want. It just can't play any Saiyans. True to Frieza's thing, the hate for Saiyan is real. But they got here goes his auto is choose one Frieza's army card in your battle area, place it in your owner's drop area. When this card attacks a leader card, your opponent chooses one card in their hand, discards, and then adds up to one card from your life. Then add up one card from your life to your hand. Okay, so I like it because the purpose is getting rid of your opponent's hand, kinda, in a way, with certain cards. But once I had this deck built to the way I like it, it'll be kind of beautiful there. The Awaken, if your life is at 4 or less, draw one card, switch one energy, and flip this card over. So then we have the Last Resort Frieza. I love this art, honestly. It's very, very beautiful. But the auto is when this card attacks, you draw one card. Pretty standard for any Awakened leader, usually. Then the activate main is once per turn. Choose one Frieza's army card in your battle area, place it in its owner's drop area. Choose one card in your opponent's hand, discard it. Then choose one of your green Unison cards. It gains critical for the duration of the turn. So that's where we come with the Unison. It's Frieza Xeno, Darkness Overflowing, which is pretty badass, honestly. The starter deck only comes with 2. But I do have backups, so I do have 4 of these guys. I pretty much have 4 of every card here, and maybe more of certain ones, because a lot of the ones came out in older sets and stuff. So, I like all these new stuff that they added to it, and but we'll get to this in the permanent. If this card will lose a marker from an opponent's attack, you may place one card in your life or from your life to your drop area instead, which is pretty damn dope, actually. It's a good way to awaken and just start getting your strategy off and your combos and stuff. So the +1 activate main, choose one card in your hand and discard it, draw a card. It's not bad. -1. Activate main, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 4 or less and KO it. Choose one of their Unison cards and remove a marker from it. So that's the one you would always want to use. You know, the good thing is it's an X, so if you pay, I would pay 3 to bring them out and then keep building up the markers with the draw one, draw one, draw one, draw one, you know, type thing. So, you know, I like the ability here. The second ability, your opponent pretty much loses 2 things in one shot. They lose a card, pretty much, and then they lose a marker from their Unison, which is great, you know. This deck also comes with 2 of these Ginyus. Let's do the first auto. When this card is played, choose one of your leader cards or green Unison cards that gets 10k for the 10k power for the turn. That's not bad. I like it, you know. It's your Unison's already at 15k, so it kind of works out. And then you give it to your leader. Either way, it's a win-win in a way. Auto, if your leader card is a green Frieza card, when this card is placed in your drop area from a battle area by a skill, you may return it to its owner's hand, which isn't bad. So, you know, a lot of the cards here are pretty much self-explanatory with stuff like this, especially when it comes to the Frieza deck. I got 4 of these. Right now, like I said, this is just a starter deck, so you're gonna see just 2 of certain ones, and you know, some of them already come with 4, but I do have 4 of everything here. This one is when this card is played, look at the top 5. Look up to 5 cards from the top of your deck. Add 1 green Unison with a specified cost of 2, or 1 green Frieza's Army with energy cost of 4 or less, and bring them to your hand. Shuffle your deck. Then the activate battle is you pay 1 green. If your leader card is a green Frieza card, you have a green Unison card in play, and you send this card from your drop area to your reward. Choose one of your leader cards or Unison, and it gets 10k for the battle. So pretty much most of these cards are just boosting up your leader or the Unison card, which at the end of the day, that's pretty much what you want to put that pressure on your opponents. So you got the Dodoria here. The auto is if your leader card is a green Frieza card and you have a green Unison card in play. If this card is placed in your drop area from your hand by a skill, you may play this card. Okay, so he's pretty much a free play if you drop him from the top of your deck, which is pretty good. There's a lot of cards that I have burst, and you know, that'll benefit this deck. I do have a lot of black cards that I'm gonna add to this, just to, you know, even out the balance here. I do have a few yellow cards that I want to add. I'll get into my binder in a few, so I can show you guys at least one of the Frieza cards I'm thinking of adding to this. But you know, and then the activate main is you pay 1 green. If your leader card is a green Frieza card, you have a green Unison card, add this card from your drop area to your hand. So he's pretty much a recycle. Then you have oldie but goodie, I guess, you know, the Searcher, Avenging Frieza, self-explanatory there. The top 3 cards, add 1 Frieza's Army, put it in your hand, shuffle your deck. Frieza's cool, you know, kind of the same play thing, you know, 2 or less from your deck, play it, you know, play it in rest mode, shuffle deck. Obviously, the negate you want. You know, Shocking Death Ball, self-explanatory there. Obviously, you got the one called Bloodlust. Yamcha the Cunning. I'm pretty sure he's kind of a searcher. When you play this card, draw 1 card, therefore the duration of the game. If the turn the player would use the skill of a battle card or X card is switched to switch energy to active, they can't switch energy to active unless they choose 5 cards from the drop area and send them to the warp. So pretty much if your opponent uses like a Oasis Corrosion or a Sensu Beam to switch up anything like that, to switch up their energy, they can't do it unless they discard the 5 or 5 cards from their drop to the warp, which is badass in a way if you think about that. So he's a set 10. guy. So he's got dual attack. When this card is played, choose one. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and KO it. Choose one of your one of your opponent's Unison card and remove the marker from it. So, you know, a lot of people will probably choose, depending on what the situation is, they're either gonna pop a card or they're gonna remove the marker. You know, depending on the situation is what you choose from when it comes onto it. You never want to go to, you know, oh yeah, no, mandatory pop a card. You never know what you're really gonna need at that moment. It's another card from set 10. Frieza Terrifying Transformation. When this card is removed from the battle area by your opponent's skill, you draw 2 cards. I like that. It's different. Should activate main, you pay 1 green, choose 1 green Frieza card with an energy card of 4 in your hand or drop area, play it on top of this card in active mode. So that's where this bad boy comes into play. You can just put him right on top. So, you know, and the good thing is that, you know, you're doing this pretty much in like turn 3, depending on what you have, you can just bring out the 4-drop guy. But there's other Friezas that I have that can definitely go on top of that. That'll make it a lot easier for that, you know. And you got a unique blocker. So unique, you know, it's one of those new abilities. You can only have one of them on the field at a time, but it's pretty cool. You're gonna see a lot of cards in this new set with the unique skill, and you know, I can't wait to see how that works and stuff. But you know, at the end of your turn, it's an auto. At the end of your turn, switch this card to active mode. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck, place them on the top or bottom in any order. So it only comes with 2 in this deck, but I do have the other 2. Here goes the Doria, the Cold-Blooded. He's another one from the new set. Auto, add 1 card from your life to your hand. When this card attacks again, it's 10k and double strike. So he's another way to awaken as quickly as possible at the end of the day. It's an auto, so it's not a once per turn, I guess you can say. So it's pretty cool. Here goes your super combos. He's already at 10k, so you know, you don't have to worry about that. Oh, I gotta wait for my life to be at 4 or less. But to use the auto, if your leader card is green and your life is at 4 or less, when this card is used as a combo, you draw 1 card. Sometimes, you know, I would wait to use it, obviously, but you know, depending on the strategy. Here goes another one from set 10 that it's pretty decent. It has deflect and unique. And the auto is if your opponent has 3 on board energy, when this card is removed by a battle area or from a battle area by a skill or KO, add 1 green extra card with energy cards of 1 or less from your drop to your hand. To activate battle, you pay 1 green and 2 of anything. This card gets 15k power and double strike for the battle. Kind of badass, isn't it? And then the last card that comes in, well, you know, the last set of cards is a 1-star ball, Parasitic Darkness from set 10. The permanent discard gains Dark Dragonball in all areas. Activate battle, choose one of your cards, it gets 5k for the battle. Activate main, choose 1 Frieza card with an energy cost of 4 in your battle area and place it under it. Play up to 1 green Frieza Xeno card in your deck or hand on top of the chosen card in active mode, then shuffle your deck if you look through it, which isn't bad. So that's the starter deck, man. This is what it comes with. It comes with some pretty good cards, actually. Set 10, I can't wait for it to drop in a few weeks, and you know, I'm actually bored next week at that in a few weeks. Because next week it comes up for me. But yeah, there's a few cards that I'm going to show you that I want to add onto here. Definitely this one. I think Frieza Back from Hell would be a great add-on to that. The fact that it does have sparking, and you know, you want to use it for certain things and stuff, and I will be adding like a whole different concept to it. I was maybe thinking this, but I don't want to add that because you know you need Universe 7 for it. But there's a few cards that I'm definitely willing to add on in, in the deck, because a lot of the times you really want the deck to run very, very well, and Analyzer is good for that. There's a lot of cards here that'll benefit. You can say in a way. Definitely thinking of certain ones, but certain cards are there. It all depends. It all depends. It honestly all depends. I'm looking at it like, I gotta go through them. I gotta see what I really want to add on to it. If I feel like I need to add certain aspects of certain cards to it. It is a yellow-green deck, so I can, pretty much add certain things that I want to it. But yeah, that's the starter deck. We'll be adding some other stuff to it. This is a sealed one. This one has not been opened. Like I said, 200 likes, and we'll do a giveaway for this deck. That's all I got for today. I will be posting up an actual deck later that I have built. I've been working on a few of them, especially one of those Vegex decks and stuff like that. I do have a few other decks that I'm working on, I'm just trying to see where it goes from there. But that's all I got for today. I hope you guys liked the video. If you guys have any suggestions, please drop a comment suggesting what you guys would add to this deck to make it a lot better, or what cards wouldn't you add as well. There's a lot of cards and a lot of combinations we could do to make this deck amazing, so with that being said, please drop a like on this video, subscribe, hit the notification button. We got a lot more videos coming soon. Definitely going to do some giveaways, and I say, let's get things popping, man. Hope you enjoyed Danny's Gaming Universe today, and I'm out, y'all. Peace.